Magka-BFF! Gusto mo yan?
Gusto ko yan.
I'm your host, Eric Eruption Tai, and I'm with
Rona Tai.
And welcome to Day 4 of National Family Week 2024. So let's get together na naman tayo for another exciting session of #BFF FamCon
Family Conversations. Every last week of September, the entire nation celebrates National Family Week, and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has actively participated since it started in 1992.
That's right. We started our Family Week BFF FamCon activities last Monday, September 23, by getting to know our new Philippines area presidency. Then on Tuesday, September 24, ang galing ng conversation natin with our youth guests.
Ang galing din ng convo natin yesterday as we received timeless advice naman from our guest parents.
And also, we enjoyed our family talk with our very own Zia Vigor as she travels to different places in search of inspiring stories.
We also had some yummy treats and great insights on becoming self-reliant sa ating etc. portion.
Oh, ready for more mga ka-BFF? Dapat kasi for this episode, we're going to spend time with those people we cherish for them with warmth and wisdom.
Yup, walang iba kundi ang ating mga elderly.
That's right.
Alamin natin kung ano ang pwede nilang ibigay na counsel and suggestions sa mga kapwa seniors as well sa atin as many of us look forward to the golden years. So, ano pa hinihintay natin? Let's get the ball rolling with another exciting episode of our #BFF Family Conversations. But before anything else, i-announce na natin ang mga winners sa ating Spot the BFF logo contest from last night's episode. And the winners are...
Congratulations sa lahat ng winners! To claim your prize, please message our official FB page, The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Philippines. And we'll tell you how to get your exclusive BFF merch.
Enjoy your exclusive #BFF items. Oh, gusto ba ninyo manalo? Tonight, you still have another chance to win our fantastic BFF merch loot bag. Ganito lang. First, watch our show mula simula hanggang matapos. Second, bilangin ninyo ilang beses ipakita ang BFF logo sa screen.
Third, pag nakita nyo ang logo, mag-groovy or selfie photo, kayong lahat na nakikita sa likod nyo ang BFF logo sa screen. And fourth, lastly, i-comment nyo ilang beses pinakita ang BFF logo sa post ng videong ito sa official Facebook page ng The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Philippines. Ibahin natin ngayon. Comment numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10 will win our fabulous BFF loot bag merchandise.
Handa na ninyo mga phone cameras ninyo. Good luck mga ka-BFF!
Good luck!
And now, it's time to get to know our guests who are now in their golden years. First ay isang Area 70 at Seminaries and Institute Director. Kasama niya ang kanyang wife na isang medical doctor and who is also the president of Bountiful Children's Foundation Philippines, a nonprofit that helps malnourished children. They have 5 children with 5 grandchildren. From the island paradise of Palawan, say hello, friends, to Elder and Sister Deiro.
Wow!
Hello.
Welcome!
Wow, welcome!
Pleasure to meet you, Elder Deiro and Sister Deiro.
Nice
Wow.
to meet you.
We love Palawan. Ang next guest naman natin ay a retired couple who are currently serving as service missionaries, specifically area technology specialists, providing technology support to local leaders. They're from Angono, Rizal, and they have 5 children and 9 grandchildren.
Wow, 9.
Let's welcome Elder and Sister Madarang.
Wow,
Alright.
welcome po.
Sa ating BFF
Nice to
home.
meet you, sister.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. We have a lot to discuss.
Yes, actually, alam mo, Eric, ito
Yes.
yung inaabangan ko talaga. Ang discussion na ito kasi someday, magiging seniors din tayo.
Really?
And it would be great to hear some good advice as we prepare for it, diba?
Yes, definitely. Pag golden years, anong tawag sa atin ngayon? Bronze? Bronze years?
Pwede.
So, anyway, you're definitely right. And agree ako dyan because this is also gives us an opportunity for the young viewers ngayon that are watching, right?
Many people kasi dread becoming senior citizens. What advice can you guys give them?
Every day, we grow old.
Yes.
So, we are getting closer to our retirement every day for our lives. So that's
But we grow old just one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
so the scriptures tell us that if we are prepared, we shall not fear. So if you every day you prepare for retirement, you don't have to fear.
So
Kaya
one
s-
expression that I like is carpe diem. It means seize the day.
Seize the day.
Okay, so you will have no regrets when you are in your golden years.
Yeah, but my question, Sister and Elder Mandarang, did you ever dread the senior years?
We actually welcome it, especially dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Because there are so many advantages and benefits ng pagiging senior here. Kunyari, sa pilahan sa Meralco, pag magbabayad ka, may priority lane.
Oo nga. Yung
Tapos
discounts.
pag sa bus, nandun ka sa, sa
Sa
harap.
front seat.
Very comfortable. And of course, yung 20% na discount sa
Ay,
restaurants.
gusto ko yan. Sige, kaya welcome na
Okay,
welcome.
sige,
We got
sige.
also-
Pwede sa akin yung
We also got free movies.
Oh, wow.
Monday and Tuesday in Quezon City.
So, wow, that's nice. We were moviegoers pa.
Oh, di ba? So senior na tayo, golden years na tayo.
Siguro kahit silver muna. Pero no, daming advantages talaga, no?
Seniors is free too, to park.
Sa Quezon City.
Sa 2 hours na free.
Wow. Buting alam nyo.
Alam na nila yung
Yes,
perks
everything,
talaga. That's
perks.
great. That's great.
So in a way, dreading, it shouldn't come to a point na you're dreading retirement or dreading becoming old, because we all get there one day. And I love it, just how they said, one day at a time, carpe diem, like...
I wanted to share, I actually shared this a lot. It might be a joke, but in reality, para sa akin, totoo eh. Kasi di ba, maraming let's say for example, you're so used to working. Di ba, may kasabihan na, ay naku, pag tumigil ng pagtatrabaho yan, manghihina. Di ba? That's why there's a lot who are in their senior years na nagtatrabaho pa rin hanggang ngayon because they feel like, parang pag tumigil sila, lalo silang, di ba, parang manghihina talaga.
You know what? I must say, from a physical standpoint, that it is true, physically. Like when you stop doing something and you're not consistent about it, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
You know?
Hindi, pero nga, kaya ngayon palang 40 years old ako, nagpapakatamad na ako. Para ready na ako for retirement.
Ayaw na magtrabaho.
Nagpa-practice na ako. Para pag sinabing, pwede ka na mag-retire, sure.
Sure, okay
Prepared
na.
na ako dyan eh. No, I'm just kidding.
Good, way to look at it. Pero yung tanong mo was, how can you stay productive during your senior years?
True.
What are some of the greatest or great things or advice nyo that you guys do when you're older? How do you stay productive po?
I met one friend, a couple missionary. He said, the moment you feel you are not needed, you grow old. He makes sure that he is needed. He does things where he can do things for others. Wow. So like even if he's not needed at church to fix the hymns, he just does it. The moment I'm very old, I'm not needed anymore, the more you grow old. And so if you feel that there's something you can still contribute, then you have the energy to continue doing it.
Actually, na-feel din namin yan ni Sister nung panahon ng pandemic, di ba? Parang wala kaming ginagawa, tinatamad kami. Parang nagiging complacent ba kami. Tapos doon namin naisip na dapat talaga mag-serve tayo. So we actually from Canada. So we migrated for about 24 years na nasa Canada, and we just returned last year dito to serve as couple missionaries.
Kasi,
And how do you feel so far?
kasi feeling namin wala na, parang konti na yung ginagawa namin. Wala na yung mga bata, tapos kami lang dalawa. So, naisip namin, why not serve? Para, yun kasi talaga sa church, yun yung, parang si Heavenly Father, in every stage of our life, meron siyang pinapagawa. If I'm not mistaken, it was President Benson ang nagsabi, be a finisher of the gospel. Ito yung mga may edad na sila daw yung finisher.
Pero may mga activities din kami na, kunyari, yung nung nagtatrabaho kami, hindi namin nagagawa. For example, bumili ako ng gitara, kinakantahan ko si sister. So,
Wow.
tapos bumili rin ako ng bike because nung busy kami sa nagwo-work, hindi ako nagbabike. So I try to keep myself active.
Bumili ka din ng bola.
Yeah, bumili rin ako ng basketball.
Nagbabasketball siya mag-isa.
Basketball ako mag-isa. Just for me to stay active.
Wow. Ako talaga alam kung hihiga ako, mag-i-enjoy ako pag retirement ko. I know. So, how did you guys prepare for your retirement? Like, what advice would you give your younger selves, right? Let's say, for example, you know you're retiring now and something that you've learned. What advice would you give your younger selves when it comes to preparing for your retirement?
We doctors often say that if you don't have time to exercise now when you're young, you will have a lot of time waiting at the doctor's office. You know, when you're older.
I was expecting something else. Like, when you said it, so say that again. When you don't have enough time exercising while you're young,
Yes.
you're gonna have a lot of time waiting in the doctor's line.
Yes.
When you're later on in the years.
Yes.
That is totally right, love.
I exercise.
Yes, we're going to exercise after this again. Right? Habang bata pa. Para hindi tayo yung pipila sa doctor's line.
Yeah.
But that is very true. Truthful.
Yeah, so regular exercise. Just put it in your schedule. Just like meal times, it's already a part of our day. So make it a part of your day.
So having said that po, what are some of the things that you guys do exercises at now in the golden years?
It's mostly walking for us right now. Yes.
Injury, so just walk.
We also
And gardening.
So bowling. Kami
Bowling.
dalawa kaya our first love in sports is bowling. Magkasundo kami doon. So we bowl.
Question like younger self, but how about financially? Kasi that's a struggle, especially for this retirement age, diba? Kasi you're physically unable to somewhere not able to work anymore. What can you give your younger self? Like, okay, what should you do to prepare financially for retirement?
Nung lumalaki mga bata, talaga yung finances namin tied up. Pero nung nagsimula ng nag-mature, umalis ng bahay, napansin namin meron kaming extra expense. Extra money.
Savings, yeah.
So, ang ginawa namin, instead na i-change namin yung lifestyle namin, na looking for luxurious items, hindi namin change. Nag-invest lang kami ng parang rental properties. Which is nice kasi ngayon.
Actually,
booming.
nung nag-take advantage siya sa opportunity na yun, nawalan siya ng trabaho sa Canada. Nung umuwi siya dito, merong nag-alok sa kanya ng condo. So, bumili siya. And then nung bumalik siya sa Canada, na-inspire siya to work harder. Para inisip kasi namin na kung gagawin namin yun, nakakatulong kami sa economy ng Philippines.
Yes.
And then the second one is nagkakaroon kami ng forced savings. So hindi namin binibili lang ng kung ano-ano. So real estate yung napuntahan ng extra money namin.
Ang galing. So Rona,
Real estate.
No luxury items. Relax ka lang dyan.
Real estate.
Real estate.
Okay.
Investments.
So meron pong nagtitinda ng lupa dyan. Yung mga 5 kilo, pwede po ako. Kayo po, sisters, how did you guys prepare financially for
Yeah, I agree with them that it's never too early
Yeah.
to save and to invest especially. We Filipinos hindi tayo masyadong knowledgeable about investing. So it's good to learn about money, how to have financial freedom, and because they don't teach most of this in school. We don't have financial subjects. So we have to learn from other people who are successful, and the young people, we need to be enterprising. So let's look for other means of income not only our employment. So may mga side hustle. That's
Yeah.
very good.
You're right, Sister Dare. Like, ngayon that we're at this age na parang hindi ko na pala, yung mga things that I thought we need. Like before, when we were younger, gusto ko yung sports car. Yung mga ganun na, diba?
Siya
You
lang,
dream.
siya lang.
Yeah. Mga ganon. But you learn na parang practical na. Practical na. So, and thank you. Thank you for sharing those thoughts.
Marami akong natutunan today. My gosh. I think this is my favorite episode. Kala ko yung mga iba is... Kasi I think it's because this is the future. And this is what we look to. And this is the advice that we need.
Yes.
We need to prepare for the future. And when kagaya sabi ni Elder kanina na, when you're prepared, you shall not fear. Right? So investments, luxury items, cross off the list, mga sports cars, stay fit and healthy now in your younger years so that when you get older or go into the golden years, you will not make pila in the doctor's line. Okay, so
Pero
I am impressed.
Merong sabi si President Nelson na ano daw, you pay your tithing, yun yung the best investment here and hereafter.
Yes.
I love that. You know why? Doon kami. Nung nagsimula kami mag-date, we started already. Kaya
Yeah.
100% kami dyan, and I believe that with all my heart.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed by our guest is an understatement, di ba? Salamat po sa ating sa mga insights na binigay niyo sa amin at sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. I hope that you guys learned a lot, and let's take a pause from our discussion, and as we find out what our correspondent is up to, here, Family Talk with Zia V. Vigor.
Hi mga ka-BFF! This is your best friend Sia Vigor and welcome to another episode of Family Talk with Sia. Ngayon, hawak ko po ang isa sa mga advanced copies ng Saints Volume 4, Sounded in Every Ear, covering the years 1955 to 2020. For the first time, may stories na tungkol sa Philippines na napasama sa librong ito. Kaya naman, excited na ako for the book to be launched next month para mabasa natin itong lahat. Kung makikita po nyo, behind me is the Manila Temple. Dito ang setting ng kwento na pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Kasama ko ngayon ang apo ni Brother SP, ang 12-year-old scholar from Rizal Science High School na mahilig mag-violin at maglaro ng chess gaya ng lolo niya. Please welcome Heber J. SP. Ang question ko sa'yo, Heber, anong mahikwento mo sa amin tungkol sa experience ng lolo mo dito din sa temple noong 1989?
Makikita natin yun sa page 424 sa volume 4 ng Saints sa bagong labas next month. Dignardino SP, lead security officer at the Manila Philippines Temple, was apprehensive as he arrived for work on the evening of December 1st, 1989. Earlier that day, armed men in Manila had staged a revolt, throwing the city into chaos. It was the 7th attempt to overthrow the Philippines government in 4 years. In the early afternoon, Dignardino found 10 armed men near the temple entrance. What you will find inside the temple building is purely religious and sacred in nature, he told them. He was nervous, but he kept speaking. If you insist on entering the sanctity of the building, its sacred character will be gone, he said. Would you deprive us of this blessing? The men were silent, and as they walked away, Dignardino knew his word had touched them.
Wow, ang tapang pala ng lolo mo, no, kahit sa ganong sitwasyon. Pero sige, para mas makilala natin yung story, nandito actually ang tatay ni Heber na si Brother Joshua, ang anak ni Lolo SP. Hello po!
Hello, good evening.
Good evening po.
So ako si Brother Joshua, ang anak ni Dignardino SP, and ako naman ang tatay ni Heber J. SP.
I heard na bata pa po kayo nung yung nangyari po. May anything po ba kayo naalala from that experience kahit ang bata niyo pa po nun?
Yes, nung nangyari yung Manila Philippines Temple Siege, that was 1989. So I was almost 6 years old then. So I recall during the 3-day period nung nangyaring event na yon, me and my mother, naghihintay kami lagi doon sa kanto namin, waiting for my father. Kasi during that time, wala pang cellphone, wala pang other forms of communication wherein we can communicate with our father. Pero we know that there's something happening that time. Kaya we're in a way worried and waiting for him. And I recall nung bata ako, favorite naming magkakapatid yung stories ng father ko na kinukwento niya about how we saved the Manila Philippines Temple.
Sobrang inspiring po ng story niya sa kwento niyo pa lang po na ganyan. So, para sa inyo po, anong naging impact ng heroic act or story ni Tatay SP sa pamilya niyo?
Isa sa mga favorite stories na kinukwento ni Papa before, during the first day, nung nalaman nila na merong Manila Philippines Temple Siege, so they were informed by the Manila Temple President during that time na pwede na silang umuwi. Pero yung kinukwento lagi sa amin ni Papa is they chose to stay kasi sabi ni Papa during sa mga kwento niya na they wanted to keep the temple na hindi siya ma-desecrate. Kaya they wanted to stay and save the Manila Philippines Temple.
Paano niyo po pinapanatili yung legacy ni Tatay SP?
One way for us to be able to continue yung legacy ni Papa sa ginawa niya in saving the Manila Philippines Temple is to just continue teaching and sharing the stories sa mga anak namin. So, sa ngayon, marami ng apo si Lolo Diggs. So, we have to tell them the stories. So, pag may mga gatherings kami, we're sharing them the stories of what their lolo did to save or preserve the Manila Philippines Temple. And another way also is our desire to serve inside the temple. So, currently, yung mother ko, yung asawa ni Brother Dignardino SP, is now serving inside the temple as a temple worker.
Talagang nakaka-proud po sa family niyo si Brother SP, kaya talagang importanteng mapasa sa mga generation ng family niyo kasi parang part na po ng history ng Philippines, lalo po ng church. And is there any blessing or miracle story you experience in the temple?
Yes, meron kaming very remarkable experience actually that we were keeping sa family. We were sealed in the temple last May 15, 1985. So I was still 1 year old then. Meron kaming kapatid na pinanganak but she died 2 months after, 2 to 3 months after. So hindi na siya nakilala ng mga kapatid ko, ni Kuya, Jeril, at saka ni Ate Jeresa. Pero after the sealing, and they were all about to exit na the place kung saan sila na-sealed or kung saan kami na-sealed. Sabay yung ate ko tsaka yung kuya ko. Nagpaalam sila sa ate ko na they all look at the same direction. Tapos sabi nila, bye-bye Ate Sharona. So without them knowing si Ate Sharona and so lahat ng mga nandoon sa lugar, they were all surprised dahil dun sa dalawang kapatid ko. So that's a very remarkable experience for us sa temple.
How about you, Heber? May any memorable experience ka ba sa temple?
Pumunta kami sa loob ng temple, first time ko, dahil nag-baptism for the dead kami ng first time ko. At kasama ko din yung mga friends ko sa church. Buong stake kami pumunta sa temple.
Isang magandang experience talaga yun, mag-baptism for the dead. And ayun po, maraming salamat po, Brother Joshua, at sa inyong anak na si Heber for sharing a very inspiring and heroic story ng iyong lolo na si Brother SP Dignardino. Pero wait, hindi pa po dyan natatapos dahil may #Family Talk Challenge po tayo. Game po ba kayo?
Sure.
Okay, let's go! Is today's episode of Family Talk with Sia. This is your host Sia, and I'll see ya!
Thank you, Zia, for another interesting story. Ngayon naman, it's time for another session of Etc., where we talk not just about food, but also about welfare and self-reliance principles na makakatulong sa atin as a family. We enjoyed having dulong pasta and crispy kangkong. Yum, yum! Ngayon naman, isa pang surprise offering ihahandog ng ating guest couple. They're from Davao City. Oh my goodness, very special to. And are the proud parents of 2 boys, one of whom is now serving a mission. Mom is an event organizer and online instructor, while dad is a regional head for an insurance company. They both share a love for cooking, especially baking. Friends, let's welcome Fernan and Donna Pareja. Let's all welcome them. Grabe, from Davao City. So I can only imagine how special this is. Because today, dahil taga Davao ang guest natin, they'll be cooking something na pang Davao talaga. Which is durian cookies. Grabe. Can you explain to us yung ingredients ng durian? Of course, durian. But what else would we need for this special cookie?
Yes. First of all, we need 1 cup of brown butter.
Brown butter.
Yes. And then 1 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and then this is the special ingredient.
Durian.
1/2 cup of durian jam, and then 2 eggs, 2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon salt. Then of course we have 2 cups and 2/3 cups of flour. And then for our
variants.
Yeah, flavors. This is optional. You can add walnuts or chocolate chips.
So, pwede ring almonds.
Yes.
Or pwede rin kaya yan pag peanut, kung gusto nila ng
Pwede,
nuts.
oo.
Pwede
Yes.
din. But it's just a variant.
Yes.
Pero ang main natin is yung durian. And you mentioned jam. Hindi ko alam na may durian jam pala.
Yes, meron.
So, pwede ito yung nabibili.
Yeah, it's in bottle form.
So, sister, alam nyo na. I-message ko.
Sure.
Pwedeng pa-ship from
We'll
send it
Davao
to you.
ang durian jam.
Yes.
Because I'm sure I will be craving this pagkatapos natin. No?
Sana.
Question lang po, itong how much roughly ang nagagastos when you make ang isang batch? And ang sa isang batch, ilan ang nagagawa niyang cookies roughly? Pang ilang tao siguro?
1 batch is mga 500 to 600.
500 to 600, yeah.
And then we can make 24
pieces.
Yeah, in
Okay.
1 batch.
Let's start the demo, pero we can talk about that then. So while we're making this, ano bang una pong uunahin natin?
We will start with the butter, the brown butter.
First,
Yeah.
okay.
So before we achieve this,
Parang melted.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had to melt it in a slow fire. I have tried yung melted butter lang, but mas masarap talaga if it's brown because mas may depth yung flavor ng cookie.
And
After
then
that,
next is?
we put the sugar.
We have
yeah.
1 cup of sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ang white sugar, it's the one that makes the cookie crispy on the outside.
Okay. Kinugulit ako, dalawa yung sugar natin. Isang brown and isang white.
Yeah, so if you want crispy on the outside cookie, then you have to put white sugar.
White sugar.
And then for chewiness naman, we use brown sugar because it has
Okay.
molasses. So
Okay,
siya yung
now
parang
I know.
chewy sa gitna.
Yan yung favorite type ko na cookie na crispy
Crispy
sa
on the
outside,
outside.
tapos chewy on the
And the
inside.
Yes.
Nasa sugar pala yun.
Yes,
Yes.
it's in the
Kala ko
sugar.
na-overcook lang eh. Hindi ko alam yun. You learn something new every day. Grabe, sugar and butter pa lang. Ang bango-bango na. Gusto ko na siyang kainin na ganyan.
And then
And
we
then
will
the
now
durian
put
jam.
the secret ingredient. Hindi siya secret kasi yun ang pangalan ng cookie. The
Yeah.
special ingredient.
Wow. So, mabalik ako dun sa question ko kanina. What else did you discover or na naging passion?
First of all, since I really had no background or experience in baking, so I realized that it's really important that we are not scared to ask people for help. I'm lucky to have friends who are experts in baking. In fact, some of them are into the baking business. But while in the process of learning, I had to call them and ask them if I have questions. And
So, itong durian cookies, did you just come up with durian? Oh, let's choose durian for fun of it? Or somebody gave you the recipe?
No, I really developed this. So durian is really abundant in Davao. So this year lang, I thought of creating a durian cookie naman.
Wow.
Kasi almost everyone in Davao loves durian.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, before ako, hindi ako, parang durian, nakaka-intimidate ang durian. Kasi syempre, you hear things na,
But have you tried before?
oh yeah, I love it. Lalo na pag bagong pitas,
Oh.
it's so creamy.
From the farm.
Oh yeah. Ang sarap. And yung amoy, parang you won't even, wala.
That's
Mas
good.
na
Kasi
yan.
most of the people we know, especially those not from Davao, talagang yung amoy hindi nila ma-take.
And I'm glad that even though like you had your strength with the events, that you still sought yung guidance ng others.
Yeah.
And you were open talaga. Like, that's what I love about the church, talagang teaching us with the self-reliance then at the same time. So this is something na talagang specialty na pwede nating no?
Yeah.
Pwede rin tong ibenta, I think.
Yeah, actually
Pwede.
during the pandemic, maraming nag-order din sa akin ng mga cookies because I would usually post on Facebook if my baking journey. So
Special orders
I
din.
started from yung may mga failures ako, and then that's the time na na-appreciate ko yung mga friends ko because they would comment and tell me what I did wrong and then how to correct it. Some would even message me, and then it's just so
Overwhelming
touching
with the support.
touching that people are not selfish with their
Yes.
with their ideas. So
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're sharing it with us.
Yeah,
Lalo na
so-
tong recipe na to na you perfected it. Yung iba kasi parang, hindi,
Like,
ako lang.
Yeah.
Bakit ko i-share? Kasi you can actually grow this into your own brand and but you're sharing it to others. And I think that's the most important part. But why are you doing that?
I'm just giving it back also because I also enjoy the blessing of people helping me. So I don't want to be selfish about things like this. So
Yeah.
I already placed the vanilla,
Okay.
and then next yung baking soda,
Baking soda.
and then salt.
So, ito na naman ako sa flour. Ito na yung next. Madali.
So,
And then salt. Okay.
Bale, ito po na yung parang wet ingredients.
And then you just mix it.
Mix
And
it
then
again.
optional talaga si chocolate chip tsaka yung
Yeah.
nuts. Pero
Optional
this
na.
is already good as is.
Yes.
Okay.
Because there are others who are allergic to nuts.
True.
And then
True.
yung mga durian lovers talaga, some of them would like yung pure durian lang, walang mga mixture. So it's really up to the...
Grabe, I can smell
Okay,
it.
so ito na
Okay,
yung
so
last.
now
Yes, my
it's
favorite
already-
part.
Finally.
Finally, okay.
Okay.
Yan. Grabe. Durian. Grabe. Pag naamoy nyo, I mean, I'm used to it eh. Siyempre, I'm sure Davaoeños are used to the smell of
Yes.
durian. But grabe, hiniisip ko, how can they get, paano kami from Manila, how can we get, meron na ba sa grocery store ng mga jam? Durian jam?
I don't know
think
here
meron
in
na
Manila.
ata
But
in
in Davao, there are
Oo.
in the grocery.
But I'm sure we can also use other jam din siguro.
Yeah,
As
maybe
an
mango.
Mango
or,
jam.
oo. Bali yung dough mixture lang yung basic. So, pwede
Yeah.
nyo palitan lang yung...
And especially yung pinakita nyo sa amin, yung brown butter, that's very important. Kasi I can smell the difference compared dun sa store-bought
yeah,
na
yung room temp lang na butter.
And again, hindi pala siya mina-microwave.
Yeah.
Wow! Ang bango, guys. Batter lang yan, pero grabe. Then after that, we usually prepare the oven.
Yeah, at this point, we can already preheat the oven.
Preheat,
275 Celsius or 350 degrees. We
Pwede
also
kaya
have
ito
the
sa
gas.
air fryer? Curious ako kasi uso sa
may
air fryer.
nakikita ako na they bake sa fryer.
Air fryer, diba? Kasi usually parang same concept-ish. And para kasi wala, yung iba toast, yung iba maliit lang din na toaster. No? So adjust na lang siguro yung batter.
Ganito.
Yan.
I'll get
Grabe
the
pag
other
nakita
bowl.
niyo yung consistency niya, hindi siya runny. Wow. Okay, yeah.
That's for
the other
this one.
Yeah, the special variant ng ating dir. So yeah, grabe. So we can do different jams, we can do different options. I love it.
Okay. So
Okay.
For this mixture, we can put the walnuts.
Sarap. Okay. And then next,
So mix.
so you just need, para kailangan lang talagang mahalong mabuti.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So you do the
This
honors for the.
Alright. Okay, so habang tinatapos nilang special recipe na cookies ng durian cookies natin with the special variant, papatikim natin yan later on. So, pero for now, mga ka-BFF, ready na kayo to try out the fantastic dish we learned today? Well, hintay muna natin maluto ang ating special durian cookies. And thank you, Fernand and Donna Pareja. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Definitely thank you for
Thank
sharing with us your special cooking skills and life experiences on becoming self-reliant. All right, mga ka-BFF, our show won't be complete without a special musical number. Our guest for today was raised in a musically inclined family where singing, she says, is as normal as breathing. She's also a BYU Idaho student who sang in church events such as the 2018 Light the World concert. Here to sing Savior of My Soul is Kayleen Papa.
I've heard the stories all my life. The Prince of Peace, the Son of God, the source of endless light. He healed the sick and calmed the sea. He puts to rest the thundering waves inside of me. He rescued me. He set me free. Beautiful Savior, the way, the truth divine, King and Deliverer, Redeemer of mankind. All of His many names show His power and grace. He's the light, my healer, my guide, the Savior of my soul. Broken people, perfect love. He paved the way and paid the price so we could rise above the bands of death and find relief. With selfless pain, He bore His cross on Calvary. He rescued me. He set me free. Beautiful Savior, the way, the truth divine, King and Deliverer, Redeemer of mankind. All of His many names show His power and grace. He's the light, my healer, my guide, the Savior of my soul. I will spend this life giving all my time, living light by light till I see how He traded His throne for a crown of thorns, and He did it all for me. Beautiful Savior, the way, the truth divine, King and Deliverer, Redeemer of mankind. All of His many names show His power and grace. He's the light, my healer, my guide, the Savior of my soul.
Thank you, Kayleen. What a beautiful song. I can feel that Kayleen was just not just singing. She was bearing her testimony about how much the Lord loves us.
Oo nga. Thank you so much, Aileen. And as always, our family conversation isn't complete without our family specialist joining. She's a family life and child development expert and is the founder of the Happy Hive Child Development Center. She also serves in the church as an area organization advisor, where she provides training and mentorship for local leaders. Let's welcome back Sister Diane Cruz.
Welcome back, Sister
Welcome
Diane.
back. Nice to see you again.
Ngayon, ganun.
Yeah.
Every time pagpasok mo, ganun.
Yes, actually, feeling ko parang wala naman ako nang maia-advise sa ating mga guests ngayong gabi dahil they've lived fully, you know. So, I was just thinking maybe I could talk with the audience na lang siguro this
Well,
time.
yes, to the families and all those that are watching. Definitely.
Yeah, so siguro kasi sa church natin, we're a very good example of how we really look up to and seek after the wisdom of those who are in their old age. In fact, yung ating mga general authorities, diba, they lead according to seniority. And of course, our prophet, he's 99 years old almost.
That's right.
Oh, he's 100 years old already.
Yeah.
That's right.
Grabe, sa edad na yon, and we can see he's a very good example of how we could live our years dito sa buhay natin fully.
Exactly. Speaking of age,
Years, yeah.
how old? How young po?
How young?
Kayo?
64,
64?
62.
62?
64.
64?
62.
Two, pareho, diba?
Yeah. And there a saying about 60s when you're in your 60s.
60 is the new 40.
Hey!
I like
Pag
that.
ganon,
Bumata tayo ng
20
addition.
na.
Yes.
20 years old na tayo. Alright. Diane, 20 ka na.
Yes, mga 20s na ako ngayon.
20s. Okay, we'll keep it like that.
Yun. So ngayon, for me siguro, I'd just like to speak about how those who give care to our elderly could also care for themselves and how they could be effective in helping their elderly parents. Ako po mismo ay may kasama na sa bahay ng mga seniors. I live with my parents po, being a single woman in her 20s. Yan, so tayo po, we have a very, very important role in helping our parents to also live fully. As children, I hope that we would realize na ministering responsibility natin sila. And we do this out of love. As people age, nagkakaroon sila ng mga needs that with age, nagkakaroon sila ng limitation to meet on their own. Merong isang general authority po na nagsabi, no? A mother could take care of 7 children. But sometimes, 7 children couldn't take care of one mother, no? And that's really sad at times, di po ba? And I hope na hindi mangyari po sa atin yon, that we as children would really look after our parents in love. Ayan, especially in this, sabi nga ni sister, no? Sa finishing, in the years of finishing this mortality.
Wow. Grabe.
That's amazing.
So parang din di ba? Parang when you discussed with the youth, di ba? Like the parents, di ba? Like we also have to give back that love and ministering, no? Talagang it really goes full circle.
Yes, exactly. We all need each other in different stages of our lives. So whichever is the need for anybody in our family, be they infants, di ba? Pag infant, they're totally dependent sa atin. Time comes then, at the end of our lives, nagkakaroon ulit ng dependency yung mga tao.
Yeah.
So, tayo as families, malaki yung role natin in helping our family members, to feel that they're loved, na they're cherished, and they're given importance. Yun, at sa lahat ng wisdom na na-attain nila in this life.
So I have a follow-up question for that. Now, what can you guys advise elderly or seniors who feel depressed naman or useless or forgotten?
Sometimes kasi yung mga kabataan, hindi nila naintindihan yung parents nila or yung mga elderly na meron silang need. They needed to be loved. They needed to be wanted. Minsan, wag mo nang gawin yan kasi baka mapilayan ka, yung mga ganon. Pero you have to. You love to. You love helping them. Pero sana maisip nila na yun, pwede pa namang gawin ng mga parents nila yon. Tapos nililimit na nila kaagad. Hindi pa sila yung baldado, pero hindi ka na pinapagalaw. Parang gusto nila kasi na may pakinabang ka pa.
But like, for example, let's say, ako po yung, feeling ko na forgotten ako. Ano pong dapat kong gawin as a senior? Sure, ay naku, bala na kayo dyan. Ganun ba? Diba? Parang, kaya nyo na yan, malalaki na kayo. Or, syempre hindi naman lahat have that opportunity din na di ba, yung iba may with partners, growing old with partners. Di ba? What advice, like if you're, syempre talagang nakakaano, di ba?
Sa akin siguro, we should stay connected. Hindi lang sa family or relatives. Kasi meron din mga, kunyari sa community nyo, gaya sa amin sa Angono, meron kaming Zumba group. So mga elderly to. So they just gather around, magsusumba lang sila, and that is already an activity for the elderly. So don't limit yourself within the family or relatives. So spread around sa community or maghanap kayo ng group chat na yung akma kayo. For example, kung badminton ang gusto nyo, meron namang mga badminton group within the community. Mga ganun. Just stay connected.
Ang galing.
And I like what you shared, Elder Madarang, no? Like, kasi the physical activity also, scientifically, yung endorphins, di ba? So I think it helps prevent yung mga depressive, di ba? That emotions and tendencies. So staying active. And I like the fact that you also focus on reach out to a community, di ba? Sometimes it's not just your family. I like that. Thank you for sharing that. I never thought of that.
At saka meron pang isa, si Elder Madarang, napakahilig niya magluto. Kahit ayaw mong magluto siya, magluluto siya para sa'yo. So parang...
Okay. Ano pong address niyo? Punta kami doon.
Mahilig talaga siya magluto. Love niya magluto. So, ang katumbas doon, kailang may papakainin siya. So, he loves to host. Nag-i-invite kami ng mga friends, nag-i-invite kami ng mga members. Tapos iniisip din namin yung mga non-members para magkaroon ng parang get together, getting to know your neighbor and your friends and the members in the ward. So yun yung nami-miss na instead na magpe-Facebook kayo, magkaroon kayo ng physical activity na interaction, di ba?
Yeah, no, that's
through food.
Yes, and totoo yan. Like I like it kasi parang you're also rediscovering yourself to get out of that, yung depressive and yung ganung feeling na you're forgotten.
That you're getting old.
Yes. Pero yun nga, like you're doing good to others and it makes you feel good. Diba?
Ang naalala ko dyan yung sinabi ni Sister Camille Johnson, when you reach out to others and give relief to them, so we connect ourselves with our Savior. And we receive relief from Him. So, nakakatanggap tayo ng relief. So, siguro that's one good way para ma-overcome yung mga mental trials natin.
Yeah. Psychologically, di ba, pag lagi kang may kausap at lagi kang natatawa, bumabata ka at saka nagiging healthy ka.
Yes.
Pag wala kang kausap, nagiging matanda ka at saka nagkakasakit ka.
Yes.
President Nelson, he has a message to the young single adults, which is applicable din sa mga seniors. Like he says, always remember these three things. You are a child of God, you are a child of the covenant, and you are a disciple of Christ. If anyone of any age would remember these three concepts, okay, anak ako ng Diyos, di ba? So you will not feel alone or depressed. And so President Nelson says, always remember those three things. Non-negotiable titles that you have.
Then that was
you're a child of God, child of the covenant, disciple of Christ. If you always remember this, there will be no room for depression or loneliness and
saka isa pa yung bumalik tayo pagkabata. Ang mga bata naglalaro. Ang matatanda, pwede rin maglaro, di ba? Pero sa bahay, pwedeng board games, yung mga gano'n.
Tago-taguan, bato-bato, pizza.
Ako yung napapansin ko na na-enjoy ng parents ko, silang dalawa ay temple workers. Sabi ko sa kanila, alam niyo, pag galing kayo sa temple, iba kayo. Parang mas at peace tayo. Tsaka bumabata kayo doon. Sabi ng nanay ko, alam mo, pag nandun ako, nawawala yung rayuma ko. Kasi nalilimutan niya ba? Kasi masaya yung work sa temple.
Ang galing. So we've spoken about the YSA and payo sa mga elderly as well, and those are getting to those ages. Pero ano po ang payo natin sa mga youth or rising generation?
With how they relate to those who are in their later years, yung energy ng ating mga kabataan ay kailangan ng mga senior po natin. So, and this, may ano yan, meron ding effect sa kanila. So they will also learn wisdom from the elderly kung ang kanilang interactions ay, productive. Like, they can minister together. They can always consult yung kanilang mga lolo't lola sa mga projects, sa mga school activities. Those are very important times para sa ating mga lolo't lola na makasama nila yung kanilang mga apo. Kahit siguro hindi apo, yung mga kaward natin, mga kapitbahay natin na nakatatanda. I think the senior citizens are very appreciative of young people, always trying to help them. Being respectful, yung paggamit po natin ng po at opo, napakaganda nun. That is really wonderful.
Tsaka isa pa, meron din tayong pwedeng gawin yung you redevelop some talents. Hindi lang na humihinto ang pag-develop ng talent mo hanggang 40 years old, 50 years old. Kahit 60, mag-start ka uli. Like me, I was able to discover na mahilig ako sa photography. And through going around sa nature, you feel yung creation ng Panginoon. Doon actually ako nakakuha ng lakas para ma-overcome ko yung cancer treatment before. I'm a survivor. So yun yung isa sa mga bagay na nakatulong sa akin. Yung na-discover ko yung talent ko. At the same time, naging blessing pa yun sa akin, di ba? Sa halip na malungkot ako na nag-undergo ako ng mga treatment, na-discover ko, you can be happy with nature. Yung ginawa ng Panginoon sa paligid, pinaganda na niya para ikaw, pag may sakit ka, gumaling ka kasi nakikita mo yung gawa niya. Oo.
I like that. So, alam mo na, Eric. So, when you're 60-something, magtiting-ting ka pa.
Sasayaw pa rin ako hanggang...
And you're, yes, golden years.
Ako, 40 na, like, feeling ko na medyo hindi na kaya eh. Pero I'm inspired.
Yeah,
Inspired by elders and sisters. Thank you for your insight, especially Sister Diane. Thank you for sharing it, not only with us, because we can almost see it. Parang, you can, like, medyo malayo pa rin tayo, but we can see it, right?
We really want to thank all of you guys kasi ang dami kong natutunan ako personally. Kasi, grabe, ang dami pa rin palang opportunities for senior citizens and senior members in the church. Hindi lang pagdating mo ng golden years, that's it, right? You can serve missions, engage in family search activities like indexing, magkaroon ng physical exercises like Zumba.
Relearn talents.
And yung ngayon, badminton.
Skills.
Yeah, maging active sa community and so much more. Wow, talagang old is good. Old is good. I'm looking forward na.
Old is good and old is gold.
Yes. Thank you, guests, for such a wonderful discussion. At dahil dyan, nagkutom tuloy ako. At buti na lang, we got some yummy treats from our Etc. guest couples, sina Donna and Fernan Pareja from Davao. Yan yung aming niluto kanina.
Sakto, kaon na ta.
So delicious. Ito yung durian cookies natin.
Sige, kuha po tayo.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Try it, it's so delicious.
Basta #BFFFamCon, hindi lang happy ang endings. Yummy endings too, di ba?
Yan. Grabe.
So that was an amazing show that we've just had. Excuse me. Masarap eh.
Oo nga
Natry mo?
Natry ko na. Hindi mo talaga mapigilan yung sarili mo sa
Hindi
sarap.
kasi may durian pa eh.
Yes,
diba?
it's very, very special.
Davao.
Yeah.
So, it was an amazing show we just had. Ang dami natin nakuhang insights from our seniors. Right, Rona?
Yes, definitely.
I'm sure meron kang may pick up na lessons, that, takeaways.
Absolutely. And one thing that I really learned is to not fear retirement. Not be afraid of it. And I like that. Siyempre kasi minsan meron takot, like paano na pag tumanda na ako. But with this, it's very, this is very reassuring. And I love
also,
it.
From me, my point is like something like to stay active. Not just spiritually, also physically too, and temporally. You can do it, all those things. So that is true, and I agree ako dyan.
Yeah.
And for me...
What did you learn?
That's what exactly.
That's what you learned? Okay. Baka kako may idadagdag ka pa eh.
Para sa akin, yun na yun.
Yun na yun. And we really want to thank our very special guests. Thank you so much, Elder Madarang, Sister Madarang, Elder Dero, and Sister Dero.
And also, thank you to our sister, the infamous, informative sister, Sister Diane Cruz. Maraming salamat. Everything that you've shared. And ito pala ang token of appreciation po namin ngayon para sa inyo.
Hindi yung cookies.
Hindi yung cookies.
We do have loot bags for you guys. Yan. I think it will
go.
say the name. Oh, this is Sister Dero.
This is another two.
There you go. And the Madarang.
And this is for
And for
Fernand and
Donna. There you go. Here
Thank
you
you so
go. And by the way, brothers and sisters, we hope nakita nyo ang BFF logo as you watched. Eric, check na natin mamaya sa comments ang commenters na number 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10. Kasi sila ang mananalo ng special prize na loot bag full of #BFF merch.
maganda talaga ang laman ng loot bags natin. So promise yan. And again, as soon as matapos itong episode, i-comment ninyo ang tamang bilang ng BFF logo sa video post ng show sa official Facebook page ng The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Philippines. At i-upload nyo rin ang inyong groupie and selfie.
Yeah.
We should take a groupie and selfie din tayo, di ba?
We hope you and your family truly learned a lot with our amazing Seeker friends.
And also, we hope that you had a great time listening to our family talk sessions with Zia Vigor, and we're also nourished, both physically and spiritual, sa ating Eat Cetera segment.
Yes, friends, if you missed our BFF Family Week shows, don't worry. The video of this episode at pati na din ng mga ibang episodes are all in the official Facebook page, The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Philippines. Like, share, and comment on our videos at pati na din sa post ng Facebook page ng church.
At syempre, since we want the best for our families, visit comeuntoChrist.org for great family activity ideas. Please also follow the church's official accounts on YouTube, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter. And thank you again, brothers and sisters. Thank you for being with us, and I hope you had a great time as we celebrate the National Family Week. This is Eric Eruption Ty. Boom!
And this is Rona Tay. Maraming salamat ulit for being with us sa FamCon Family Conversations dito sa #BFF Building Forever Families. Yeah,
Kain na tayo.
let's
Kain
try.
na to.
Eric, pick up your cookie.